last time I reviewed the Porsche Taycan, and now I'm out here in Austin, Texas, right? And I'm looking across in the domain is what they call this circle over here. I'm not sure, but I don't know if y'all can see that, but there's Tesla across the street. So I'm gonna go in there and try and see if they can tell me how that they can compete with the new Porsche, or at least whatever little model they got in there. So
this is Jesse. We just called Tesla to ask about your Hey, so a couple things. Number one is Tony is off today. That was Wednesday, so he's not over there.
I'm guessing they got like, what is that, 5 different colors? Red, white, blue, space gray, black. Now you can see that color. Alright,
You good, man?
alright, could I do like just like a general overview of like each of them? Or
Yeah.
like who would be the best person for that?
Yeah, what are you trying to do? Like, what do you mean? Just like talk
Just
about
like-
the car?
Yeah, yep, just like a run through.
Yeah, so the Tesla, man, altogether is the batteries on the bottom, right? So it's fully electric.
Okay.
You charge the car at home for about 8 hours. And
That's
then,
not bad.
Yeah, charging it at home at 8 hours is kind of like on a 220 volt, like the big dryer bolt, like where you
So you need a
like
bigger
washer
one?
dryer. Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
And then when you travel, you
Mhm.
just use the supercharging network.
Okay.
Right, which is on the car. So you just tell the car, for instance, we want to go to Disney World, right? And the car will tell
Is
you.
it on there? Like,
yeah, Google
is it-
Maps. Well, it's
Okay,
Google
so
Maps.
it's
yeah.
really Google Maps. Okay.
So Google Maps will then kind of tell you where you need to go and charge. So like if you want, you can go in and navigate and then type something.
And so if would I just type in like charging or something like that?
No, just type in like where you'd want to go, for instance. Like type in California, type in Vegas,
Yeah.
and then it'll give you a breakdown of what that looks like.
Oh, okay. Oh, actually, let's go Minnesota. I'll be authentic with it. We'll go Minneapolis, Minnesota. Oh, okay.
So like one of the biggest questions we get is people are like, hey, what happens if I run out of fuel or gas or charge, right? The
Yeah.
car really won't let you do it as long as you use that. It's like the charging, the Tesla superchargers are integrated into Google Maps. So
Really?
it's really hard for you to like lose juice. You
To
know?
run out. So, what? Like, okay, so like, let's say you're like running out of juice. Would it start like beeping or something like that, or how
Yeah,
does it?
It's just like a phone. You can access the battery whenever you want. You see that little green indicator? Yeah.
Yeah.
On that?
Yeah.
So you would just
Oh,
follow
that's
it
cool.
and just right.
That's dope. Oh, okay.
So the Model 3 specifically is our model that we made to make more available, right? So it's
Yeah.
a little more an expensive model. This one is $39,000. This is a small car, right?
It's not bad.
So you charge it at home.
Yeah, it's
and you use
decent.
that charging. Yeah, it's. So the idea is this: is when you do charge it at home, man, or you charge it, it's about $8 of charge, right?
$8 like for 8 hours. Or like, what do you mean?
$8 for
Yeah.
250 miles.
$8 for that.
Yeah.
Damn.
So that's like the profound part, right? A car of this size, like a Civic or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
$30, $20.
Yeah,
$20.
right,
So
ballpark,
it's $8. And that really goes for all three of them.
You get a
it's
full-
just electricity. Yeah.
What?
It usually ends up being about a fourth of your spending.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have these like kiosks that show you breakdowns.
Yeah. What does the trunk look like?
Yep. So the trunk is.
That's cool.
You still have all of your trunk space.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow, damn. That's pretty deep for
And then over here, that would be like where your gas tank would have gone, right? So there's no gas tank. This is where you charge. And all of the cars are built the same way, right? So you'll always have the charging point in the same place, and then you'll have the extra
Got that
space in
extra
the front,
storage.
right?
Yeah.
So So the Model 3 starts off at 39,000, and then it can go to 250 miles. But then we make different battery sizes. So if you want a bigger battery size, it's 48K. So bigger battery size.
Is it just two of them, like the smaller one and the bigger one?
Yes, and then we make a performance one as well.
For the Model S?
For the 3.
For the 3?
Oh yeah, there's 3 vehicles, but we make 3 versions of this car.
Okay.
So the small battery, the big battery, and the performance battery.
Oh, so they all have a performance battery. How does the performance battery alter from just like the basic battery?
The performance battery is as fast as a Lamborghini, 3.1 seconds 0 to 60. And then it is still in the same range. It has about 310 miles of range instead of 325 is the big battery.
Oh, okay. But still.
Yeah, it's still a lot. And it's still like roughly about $8 or $9 to fully charge.
I just got a Hemi, man, so I don't even know if I can have this conversation with you, man. I'm hurt.
All of this means no maintenance.
What do you mean, no?
So no oil changes, no service, nothing to maintain. So when you buy this, it's just like kind of like your phone. You don't go to the Apple store unless you have a problem with it.
Right.
That's the same thing with a car. There's nothing to change. So when you buy this, the goal is that you never come back, right? You just charge it when you need it.
What? You never have to come back to like a store or anything like that?
Now we do have service centers in case something happens.
Car wash or do some service.
Yeah.
What about
there's no routine maintenance. So tires are tires, as I pointed right.
Yeah,
Tires are tires. So we would ask that you do rotate the tires, but that's just about it, right? That's all there is to it.
Do you replace them every like couple?
Yeah, tires are still normal tires.
Just the average tires, okay.
Yeah, no one's figured that out yet.
Yeah, I don't like
This is just windshield wiper fluid.
Okay,
so that's really the only 2 things that you would do.
Wow, I like the honeycombs right there.
Yeah, so all of the cars would kind of follow the same kind of creed, right? Batteries running across the bottom, space up in the front, more space in the back. Now this is just bigger, faster, stronger, right? This one starts off at 80K. Yeah. This one is the performance version of the car. I can tell because of the red calipers at the bottom, the Teslas.
They always come like that with the S?
Only on the performance model.
Only on the, but yeah, okay.
The non-performance model is 80K. The performance model is 100K.
Okay.
The performance model is right now, I think it's the 2nd fastest car in the world. There's one that's a little bit, I think it's like an Aston Martin. It's quicker. I can't remember what's faster.
Really?
And this is just a little bit bigger than that. This one can go 390 miles. This one has a big battery. So like this one, small battery, big battery, performance. This one is just straight big battery or performance. Yeah. We don't sell it in the small battery.
Okay.
A lot of people are like, wait, how'd you go from 40 to 80?
Bigger
car, the capacity of the battery,
faster,
everything. Yeah.
Everything's kind of just a little bit. The
concept is the same. The concept is the same. This one you'll get the bigger screen, obviously. This one has a dash.
Dang. Oh, that's big. Crazy. You said the dash is actually built all the way into the dash.
Yeah. So the Model 3 is what we came up with to make it more inexpensive. This is spared no expense.
Oh, man, that's nice. It's crazy. Yeah, that screen is huge. Does the glass open up or is just?
This one is stationary.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't make any more sunroofs.
Really? Was that like structure wise or just? They just,
the what?
Was that like structure wise or they just decided
not to? I think it's because it's one piece of glass. Yeah, they wanted to make
it cleaner.
Yeah.
It does make it clean though. Wow. So how's this gonna how does this compare to the Taycan, the Porsche? Because I just reviewed that when I was in California.
Yeah. The range is a lot more significant. That's kind of like the biggest thing, right? Aside from aesthetics, right?
Right. Yeah. They're gonna have completely different.
Completely different. The battery, this one's obviously faster.
Nice. Longer time on the road, type thing, so it's more has a little bit more touch. Same-ish technology, but it's still gonna be.
So when you think about it, I was telling you about all those points where you can charge the car. The Porsche doesn't have a setup
the full setup, yeah.
So if you have a Porsche here and you want to go to Houston,
right?
You can unless you have somewhere over there where you can charge, right?
Interesting.
That's kind of like where the Tesla game is a little bit more diverse.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay. And then obviously it's more luxury because I saw the Taycan. The Taycan is luxury, obviously, but it's more sport luxury. Yeah. This seems more like relaxed.
The Porsche will have this is more straightforward, kind of like an iPhone, right? You get a screen and you can do things where the Porsche does have a lot more beauty a lot more like stuff.
A little like
touch
curves.
and
He has a
stuff
little
like
touch
that.
screen like that, yeah, like some little touch on the side. But I mean, this has that too. So I mean, it's similar. And then what about this one over here? We don't have to go over there, but I just.
Yeah, the Model X is our SUV version, right? So if
Okay.
you look at the interior in a second, it's going to look exactly like this on the inside. Model X starts off at 85K.
Okay.
The Model X is 330 miles of range, 330 miles. And then the performance version of it, which is also as fast as a Lamborghini, is 105. 105.
Okay, so that's the most expensive one out of all of them.
Yeah.
But it's the speed wise. So this one's faster, but this one can still go as fast as.
Fastest this one can go is 3.1 seconds 0 to 60. This one is 2.4.
2.4.
That is 2.8.
2.8.
So like
okay.
literally a fraction of a second.
Right, yeah, you're not noticing that too much. But yeah, and then they just decided to go up with the doors on that one, and it's just, yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, so like per se, that one as it sits is 85K. The gray color itself is an upgrade, so that's $1,000.
Yeah.
The interior is the color of the interior. You can make it beige or white. The black is on the house.
Okay.
And then you can make that 5, 6, or 7-seater. That is a 6-seater. So what it's doing is those 2 seats in the middle row, are electronic. So that makes it for a $6,000 upgrade for those 2 in the middle.
But you can do that on your own, like you can change the seats and stuff.
Yeah, you
what?
can. So like you can't change them on your own, but
Right.
like, you request how you want them. So it's like,
Okay.
in other words, like you select this.
Wow, the full design studio. That's crazy. Yeah, but
there it goes. So Model X.
exterior maybe. Yeah.
So like for instance, right, that was gray, and then you can choose the wheels if you want, right? So like this is the upgraded wheels.
Yeah.
And then here's the interiors, right? Like you can upgrade the interior if you want. But
Oh
then
yeah, but on the sides
the
and the
biggest thing is the interior layout, right? So this one is a 6-seater.
Yeah.
5 seats is on that, like that's what you do when you get base, right? It's just a bench here.
Yeah.
And then if you want to add the 3rd row, it's $3,000. What's cool about the bench is the bench can fold forward, so if you fold everything forward, you'll have one big space.
What?
These 2 don't fold forward, but they are all electronic.
Okay, yeah, so it's super
Just
easy
easier
to
to
move
do.
and just wow.
So people getting in and out of, and this you can control from the front as well.
Nice. So you don't even have to move around
Yeah.
too much. We got
Yeah,
people
you
getting
don't
in and
have
out
to
the
jump Or
back.
anything like that.
Man, and then how long will they run? Like how many, like thousands of hundreds of thousands of miles, or is there like?
So these can be charged up to 3,500 times, which equates to about 600,000 miles.
600,000.
So in other words, you can charge it every night if you wanted to.
Right,
You
just
wouldn't
keep
use
it
any
fresh.
battery power or anything like that.
So you have to calculate in the gas savings, the maintenance savings,
Yeah. So
the
that's-
battery, accessibility.
Check this out. So. So you're on the right path. But so gas is about that much
Yep.
of the regular, right?
Yep.
How many miles to the gallon do you get in yours? Just about.
We're gonna say that on
Just
a
about-
good
on a
day
good-
in the Hemi,
yeah.
if I'm being responsible.
Yeah, and then just on average, man, do you know how many miles you drive a year? Typically, people like to say 10,
10, 12. Let's just say 12. I have no idea.
So what we like to show people in this kiosk is that's how much you're putting in gas over a year versus what you'd be spending in electricity to fully charge it.
Okay.
And then what we like to do is then, I don't know, you take it across this, right? Just to show
for
you by
timeline-wise.
years, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So that would be over the course of 6 years, right? So that would be like what you spend in gas versus what you would spend in electricity to fully charge it.
And that's just the gas.
Yeah, and actually in Texas, it's 10 cents. So obviously we play around with that too, but
Yeah.
that's
Definitely.
the idea.
LivingLegendMars.
LivingLegendMars.
Yep, on YouTube.
I'll find
So
it.
I'm gonna come back for the ooh.
We'll do the drive together, man.
I appreciate you, bro. South by Southwest.
All right.
Boom, there we go. Hit them with another one. I'm not gonna tell you guys it's YouTube again every time because I don't know why YouTubers do that. Y'all been on YouTube longer than me. Talking about boom, it's YouTube. Like we know we're on YouTube, bro. Unless you post somewhere else. I'm clowning.